Hello and welcome to the stream. I had a little bit of technical difficulties because for some reason I could not figure out the stream key, which is something I don't normally do up in here. So, which is a little strange because that's something I've said a while ago. Whatever, I'm getting a little bit into the weeds, but that's fine. So, let me maximize this. See how much we're doing. So I started this last time. I don't remember when I did this one, but essentially, oh, cable's not long enough. Essentially, I started at alien painting of Mark Zuckerberg, our Lord and Savior. No, I'm joking, obviously, but all right, there we go. So I want to try and finish this and then work on something else. So I was complaining about not having any white, which was true. I did not have any white in my house, and I was right. I actually had a bunch of it in my studio. Do I have all these cups but no lids? That is hilarious. You know what then? I'm not even going to use that then. I had this giant jug that I purchased a while ago down at Jerry's in West Orange. Shout out to Jerry's Artist Outlet. Love you guys. I'll probably have to swing by you to get clay in the next couple days. I'm running out. But yeah, like, I thought I had none left, but it turns out I have a bunch. So I'm going to finish up this painting, and then I'm going to start an Elon painting. I'm actually working on a kinetic painting, for a lack of a better term, of Elon, where I'm going to have a bunch of Cybertrucks spinning around his head. But I realized this lettering, when it dried, was like almost invisible, so I thought, hey, let's do something about that. So I'm going to move this closer to the painting. I really should be not looking at this. I got to look at the OBS. So they got rid of fact checkers on Facebook, and now basically you're allowed to say whatever you want, I guess. I guess they're switching to community notes, but I think Mark Zuckerberg stated in I think on what do you call it, press secretary Joe Rogan's podcast, um, that the tech world needed a more masculine energy, which is like hilarious to me, considering like the tech bro stereotype. But I guess I don't know. There's something about Mark Zuckerberg that makes me think his marriage is on the rocks. Like, I don't know. He's got like I'm really, really. I don't know. I guess like I always considered him to be slightly more. Not a. I guess maybe I should never. I don't know. I guess I always thought of him as a feminist, considering I feel like his wife is like a pretty prominent philanthropist. But I guess when you're a billionaire, that's just what wives or the spouses of billionaires do. I don't know. He's just given off what do you call it? Divorced dad energy. Like, it seems like he's a little bit upset with women. The way he said, like, there needs to be more masculine energy, considering like the predominant demographic of people in the tech sector is male, and most of the higher upper level C-level positions are held by white men. So I don't really know how much of that, like, does that work a little better? Yeah, I don't know how much of that masculine energy is really quite needed. Alas, here we are on YouTube. So I don't really know what I'm allowed to say on here, because I don't know if an oligarch runs this website. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to what do you call this? Maybe sell this one on my website for all the money I've made for Meta with my use of the Facebook and Instagram, and how little money I've made off of them myself. I don't know. Either way. So I don't really know what our future holds. I mean, next week is the inauguration already. Republicans are like pre-mad at Donald Trump because he's not siding with Americans. He's siding with high-level foreign workers. I don't know. As a union member, I feel like capital always wants the highest skills for the lowest wages. So this really doesn't. This doesn't seem strange to me. This just seems like, business as usual. I guess this actually is business as usual. But I don't know. It just seems weird. I am, as someone who's loved reading dystopias like 1984, Brave New World, Little Brother, I guess, by Cory Doctorow as well. I'm trying to think of some other dystopias that I thought were kind of neat. I never thought I'd live in one, and I really hate living in a dystopia. And somehow we're in the middle of idiocracy. Although I would rather have President Macho Camacho President Cheeto baked ham because the benefit of having someone like a Macho Camacho played by Terry Crews is that Macho Camacho um, really listened to the experts. So, you know, even if you feel like, hey, this dude is kind of a maniac, at least he ends up listening to who he thinks is the smartest person on earth. Yeah, so I don't know. To me, it's just like I would rather have someone who's a fool who knows to listen to experts than someone who's a fool and outwardly despises them. Alien Mark Zuckerberg arrives on Earth. So, I mean, my thought is like, let's make Zuck like an alien gray, maybe. I don't know. I feel like the green alien is a good look for him. I don't know. I think to me, it's just like I don't really get any of this, like, watching the world burn stuff, but I don't know. Maybe if I was like a billionaire, this would be great, and I just think it was hilarious all the time. I don't know. Either way. But, you know, part of me wants to turn this into a. I should turn this into a children's book. I definitely need to add a little bit of gray to this thing. Are my paint still wet from last time? No. I closed it. Maybe I didn't close it enough. It's alright. See. Nope. Alright, we'll add a little bit of white. What? Yeah. Alright, I gotta mix these colors. Do my best to not put my toes into the. Oh, there's a gray here. Why didn't I just use this gray? Oh, whatever. It's too late now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try to make the bottom gray. I'm gonna should have wiped this brush off a little bit better. Yeah. I'm just playing around with these acrylics. Kind of digging that. Alien hybrid Mark Zuckerberg. doing a lot of what do you call it? Painting of this is black, Prussian blue. Actually, that might be better than black. I've been doing a lot of painting of these cyber trucks. Should probably put one on the screen, but I don't know. I feel like all these oligarchs want to beat each other now. They're all like turning into one dude, one kind of junky dude. All right, let me rinse this brush off. Start with something new. No, it's way too big. No, that's gonna be good. Oh no, this might be junk. And then I have another study for my I said I really like this color, but ooh, I hate this green actually. I thought this was gonna like mix better, but alas, no. I might just go over this in black. You do the night sky, it's almost never like totally what do you call it? Black. But this is kind of a chunky green. Was not expecting that, but I'll have to just go over it again. Kind of lost some of this. I totally lost all that. What do you call it? Charm from before. I don't know. How charming was it really? Who knows? But this is why I don't like using heavy-bodied acrylic anymore. This is why I'm all fluid all day, baby. One problem I have with YouTube streaming, I feel like it's hard to like change things up as you're going. Like once you put it out, they're like, all right, well that's your thing. There, enjoy. Which is not always the case. Put these dollars here too. I'm excited that the next set of stickers is going to be New Jersey themed drones. So where I do that, I probably should put my painting shirt on. Keep my. I mean, just wear a t-shirt, but I like this t-shirt. I don't know a lot of t-shirts that don't have paint on them, and also like I am barely ever going to wear a long sleeve Land's End shirt. So, alrighty. Oh, lost the sleeve. All right, so let's add a little bit more black to this, and then I can start doing some stars up in here. Let's look for my. Should I look for the heavy body acrylic? Maybe just to get rid of it. I don't know, man. Mars black. Maybe the Mars black will be good. All right, let's try this. Take me to your leader. Take me to your president, Elon Musk. Yeah, never had that on my 2025 bingo card, huh? Elon Musk for president, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I like this a little bit better now with the black on top of it because it's not as flat, but you can tell I'm not really like a real painter. I sometimes just like to draw with paint. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. Like, at this point, what is the point? I mean, you can't really control anything anyway. You just got to do your best with any of this stuff. Oh, wrong screen. Does that look? Oh no, that's bad. Oh, I gotta adjust the camera. Oh, like it's too close now. All right, I guess that'll stay. Yeah. So here in Jersey, there's been all these talk about drones and whatever. So I thought, hey, let's do something kind of funky with their fearless leader or king, Mark, the oligarch himself. Where'd I put those? Actually, under one of the lids. I might have to steal one from the kitchen later. So I'm going to add some stars to this, and then let's try this. Add some stars. Maybe we should. I might have to illustrate a children's book where Mark Zuckerberg is like the man who fell to earth. All right. I'm kind of happy with this how it is. I don't know. I kind of want to let it sit and stew for a bit. All right. Let me see if I can change anything up while I'm doing this. So, let's close this. Oh, can I edit this while I'm here? Oh, I can. I'm sorry. Alien hybrid Mark Zuckerberg arrives. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Zuckerberg arrives on Earth. Live painting. All right, actually, you can do it on the fly. Ha ha ha. So, all right, actually, let me Mark Zuckerberg, President Elon Musk. All right. So right now, I think I'm pretty happy with how this one is. So I think maybe I should start on my Elon painting. I'm working on this whole series. Well, I'm working on what I call kinetic paintings. They're paintings that have parts that move around. So sound effects. So essentially, what'll happen is like I'll have three of these. Oh, I should do it slower. I'll have three of these. I thought I had another one. I must have dropped it. Of these burning dumpsters traveling around. What's his face's face? And so essentially that's what we're going to work on now. So let me set that up. And then we can jam out with El Presidente. El Presidente, Elon Musk. Hola, Senor Elon. Right. Sorry, that's my announcer voice. No, that's not the right one. There we go. So I'll leave this one on screen, or just off screen. Forgot that this one is back here. And then we'll put up Elon right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see what I'm doing at the moment. But, because I set this up in pencil first. I don't do a good Elon impression, so I don't really want to make fun of the guy, especially if it's not going to be funny. I'm going to quickly take a little story picture. Can I do this? Should I do a live? Yeah. Hello. I am working on two paintings right now. I finally finished my alien hybrid Mark Zuckerberg arrives on Earth. And I'm about to work on Elon as a study for my kinetic painting. Elon with his original hairline, and eventually he'll have some of these. Up. You can't really sputter if you're in an electric car, but you get the idea. I'll have three of these going around his head, kind of spinning around. This is going to be a study. I'm going to have to do a cutout for his actual head. And also, I'm going to make his eyes cut out as well. I'm going to give him like googly eyes. It's a whole process, but it'll be fun. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't want to leave this here because I don't want to get any paint on it. Yeah, because I just painted the Zuckerberg. So, yeah, I tried to do my best. I got a really nice face up in here. I think I made his nose a little too small. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be streaming this up in on YouTube at the moment because I cannot paint while. Can I paint while I'm holding this? I think this is a terrible idea, but we're going to do it. All right, let's see. What kind of white is Elon Musk? Is he a Naples yellow? Is he a Naples yellow? Maybe. Might be a Naples yellow. I might use this natural sienna. I'm sorry, that's raw sienna. I apologize for those darker parts. Hi, Mark. How are you? I don't know. It seems kind of light. I'll definitely have to lighten it up. Oh, here we go. This yellow is way too bright. I'm definitely going to put like a bright magenta pink in the background. Oh, maybe I should do like this light green to give him kind of like a sickly color. And yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's how you paint an oligarch. And then, of course, I have this bright pink magenta pinky magenta that I mixed for the backdrop at Camp Fatima. So that is definitely going to become the background color. What an ugly palette this is going to be. All right, yeah, I'm going to stop doing this because I'm going to be doing all of this. But in case you missed it, alien hybrid Mark Zuckerberg arrives on Earth. And if I accidentally misspelled Zuckerberg, I don't care. Feel free to comment. Ease in the comments for all the, what do you call it? Ease in the comments for all the Zuckerbergs I messed up. All right, so buenos noches. I'm gonna go back to YouTube. Oh, I'll do that later. All right, so it's decided. Whoa, wow, that landed right on my toe. That kind of hurt. We're gonna start making Elon look a little sickly. Whoa, oh man, do not hold these things by the lid. You will lose them. Alrighty, so because I'm lazy. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta shake this first. So sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, I'll shake out the tubes and draw with them first. Because, you know, just get the paint like everywhere. It's also a nice way of writing some stuff down sometimes. I kind of like the look of it. I don't know. Who needs a marker, right? All right, so I'm going to make our now and future president Elonius Musk. Do you know Elon is short for Elonius? Yeah, Elonius Musk. So we're going to give him a nice lime green undertone because I'm tired of hearing about this man. And I'm tired of hearing excuses for his evil and greedy behavior. And I don't understand why he's not on Mars yet. Like, can you just leave us here, go to Mars, and stay there? All right, let's see. Let me get some of this green off. Oh, I think I really need to look at the... All right. I'm just going to do his hair, too. You know what? Let's do a shirt. I have too much paint on this brush now. The paint is black anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I messed up on purpose. You know, I like messing things up on purpose so I can spend time fixing them. I don't know what that says about me, but alas, whatever. All right, so if I'm going to be making this background pink or magenta, I guess. Gosh, I'm not a painter. Oh, there's black right up in there. Oh, that's not good. Wow, that's a rookie mistake. This is why I wear that t-shirt when I paint that says, in my defense, I was left unattended. See, this brush is so dirty. It's making everything too dark. I need to properly clean these brushes in a sink or something. I don't know. So, there we go. If I have to, I'll add another layer on top of this, but great googly moogly. This is some color combo. Wow. You know, they should hire me to do President Elon's portrait. I would nail it. He would be the biggest, bestest boy. I'd draw him playing Diablo or whatever game he's playing now. League of Legends. Oh. I used to have a ex-girlfriend who used to love the Joe Rogan show. And I was just like, I don't know. He seems like he only has far-right dudes. She got so mad that I said that. No, he listens. He brings everybody on. He just likes to have a conversation. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And I went through Wikipedia. I mean, you know, the source of collected information on the internet, Wikipedia. And I was just like, all right, well, just look. And I was like, wow, for every guest, like 3 of them are people I would call like white nationalists or, you know, far-right Republicans or founders of the Boogaloo Boys. Like generally, you know, genuinely right-leaning people. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm right on this one. She did not like it when I was right. And she was just like, oh, you're just doing it to annoy me. I'm like, maybe. Actually, in hindsight, maybe I was doing it to annoy her. Probably worked too. All right, so what color eyes does our future king have? Oh, let's see. Let's give him magenta eyes for now. I'm gonna eventually want to go over these, but it's hard to do. I don't know, like acrylic is kind of fickle in that way. Like it's a little hard to do certain things, so I'm just laying out some stuff. And I'll probably have to relook at the photo I was looking at to get the highlights and whatnot. Well, this is why I talk about how I'm a sculptor who draws. I'm not really a painter. But, you know, whatever, man. No one realizes what I'm talking about when I say that. Because I'm so pedantic, I barely understand what I'm talking about. Man. I might even go over some of these, the background too, and leave a lot of this. There was these triangles, this triangle pattern that was up on this canvas board. This was one that one of my students like originally. Oh, 40 minutes. Wow. A long time to be doing this. It's a little longer than normal. One of my students discarded last year, and I didn't want to throw away. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll use the scraps from these kids. Like, I hate seeing things go to waste, and also like, part of me is like, oh, well, you should really try to fix it, but then it's also like, these are not future painters. These are like kids. I mean, like, they might be future painters, but I mean, like, this is not some kind of atelier. You know what I mean? This is like a high school art class. Like, I need to really just keep myself in check. Reaching too far. Definitely can't do his hair in purple. I'll just do his eyebrows in purple, and I'll go over them in orange or something. I don't know. Because I do want to make his hair darker. I mean, I'm essentially going to go over all of this green. Because, you know, this is not a... I mean, if someone showed up to work like this, they would literally arrest you and quarantine you. You get COVID 3000 or something, I don't know. But, I definitely got to add another layer to this. But, you know, I think it's looking pretty good for so far. Let's clean up this brush. Let's get something a little bit bigger. All right, I'm going to cap up. That's what I'm using now. What do I got here? Ooh. This might be good. Oh, this smells terrible. Why does this smell bad? Oh, one of these must be tempera. That's probably why. Ugh. God, sometimes I swear. Sometimes, like, the tempera bottles always smell different when you open them. I mean, listen, when they dry. Oh, no. He doesn't have 4 chins. He's, like, scrunching his head. I'm not trying to make him look chubby. I'm trying to make him look like he's making a weird face. I don't want to fat shame our current and future president. That's not cool. All bodies are good bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Except for, what was that guy's name? Saul Goodbody? Oh no, I'm getting Saul Goodman. There used to be a guy in the 80s, maybe it was the 90s even. He used to wear a lycra bodysuit that had the human organs painted on the outside of it. It was something good body. It was all about basically trying to show you how your body worked and whatever. Surprised that didn't catch on. But either way, I'm getting him mixed up with Saul Goodman. I gotta work on my Elon impression. Actually, now I'm kind of looking how this orange is mixing up with everything. It's kind of nice. Maybe I'll use this as my undertone for the chin. I really should be looking at what I'm doing though when I'm doing this. See, I'm a decent drafts person, but I'm not really that great with like shape and color. I mean, with color and tone. Like, it's so weird. It'd be a lot easier for me to like take some clay and sculpt a nose than trying to make this flat canvas look like a person. It's just so funny watching people who can like just do that. I mean, obviously they taught themselves over years and years and years. I got a lot of friends who are like amazing colorists and painters and whatnot, and I'm always shocked by like, how did you just do that? How did you just make that flat piece of whatnot look real? Whatever. I can't even do it. I can't do a good Elon impression. I feel like it'd be mean to. Oh, I forgot the. Yeah, I only have two of the cars I finished for President Elon's what do you call it thingy. You know what? That's all right. Oh, do I have a whole thing of blank? No. Use up this. Reduced. I don't even know where I got this from. Oh, Hobby. Yeah, whatever. I bought every once in a while, and every couple of years, Hobby Lobby used to have a sale, and that was the only time I'd ever walk into Hobby Lobby just to buy like the bargain basement whatevers, and I now still regret that. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Hobby Lobby's really not a great place. Everyone's like, oh, they're a private business, so they can like do whatever they want. Sure, they can run their business however they want technically because the rules in this country don't protect workers. I mean, look at who we elected as president. But I feel like all of the looting of ancient artifacts from the Middle East is pretty bad. Like paying grave robbers to steal stuff from Iraq for you seems like a bad idea only because, I mean, I'm not going to play the whole Mummy's Curse game or whatever, but like, archaeologists really need to know where that stuff came from. Like, you can't, if you find a ancient object, an archaeologically significant object, if you will, there's a lot of information just in the location of where it is and the information of like how it was in the ground and were there any other objects there? Where was it? A lot of the information is in that location, and you destroy all that information. In some ways, a lot of museums can't really do much with something if they can't figure out where it came from. Like the problem with the Rosetta Stone, right? Listen, it's wonderful. They found it. It had multiple kinds of Egyptian on it, so they could translate ancient Greek, Egyptian hieroglyphs, or start to at least translate Egyptian hieroglyphs into ancient Greek, which they already kind of knew. But like, it would have been better if they found it in the ground or in the tomb, so they could figure out like who wrote it, what is it about. It also would have given them some information, probably helped them figure out a little bit of like, maybe could have saved them time and figured out who they were talking about because they would actually have all the names would be local, so it could give them a clue. I mean, part of them being able to figure it out was that some of the words were known things and were marked. The names were marked probably with cartouches or whatever. But even that's a French word for the thing in there, Egypt, whatever. I'm getting beyond my understanding. Sorry, doing that thing again. All right. So originally, this painting had this like triangle pattern on it. I can just still kind of barely see it. And it kind of reminded me of those like weird Tesla decals that some people have on the back of their Teslas. I'm assuming Elon designed that himself because it's like very, you know, someone playing around with 90s paint, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I feel like I'll use that for this thing. Make him look like he's in a bad version of Star Wars. Because he kind of is. It's just that he would swear up and down that he's not working for the Empire. Look at this triangle pattern. I know you're thinking, Dave, he doesn't really look like that. He doesn't look sallow and weird. No, he doesn't, but, like, it's my painting. I can do what I want. Like, if I wanted a real picture of Elon, I could have downloaded one from the internet. That's not fun. No one wants that. It's already on the internet too much. See what I'm doing here? And a little bit of highlights. This will help guide me later with the. I probably should learn. I probably should need to watch some like makeup videos because there's like a lot of stuff now that people do that really can really like, especially with like contouring, can manipulate the face. And I really should. I wonder if that would be helpful to my ability to like delineate line and shape and whatnot. All right, let's leave that there for now. Oh my glove, where to put the lid? All right. I'll just bang the thing. All right, great. All right, let's let's do Naples yellow. Actually, Naples yellow, not necessarily the Amsterdam acrylic one. I think it's the Liquitex one was like my go-to for like family self-portraits for a while. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna make Elon look like one of my kids. I'm sure I wouldn't do that to my children. It's mean. Don't bully your children, even though they look like you. It's not their fault. It's my fault that they look like me. Well, I guess it's half my fault they look like me. I kid. But there we go. See, look, he's starting to look a little bit humane. One painting that's always kind of like struck me was Matisse's like Red Room, I believe, where he like painted the whole painting and decided to change everything to a different color. I think he originally did it green and then he painted it like bright red. And I love being able to see the process. I think that's always something I've always liked behind the scenes stuff. I've always liked listening to director's commentary. I love hearing about how stuff happens. To me, it's like it gives a real insight into the creative process. And I don't know, like there's something about when you're dealing with a lot of like, I don't want to say like my friends and family are uncreative, but they don't often have an active creative process. And when I'm with my artist friends, or my creative friends in general, oh, see, look at that. See, I told you it was going to look good. A handsome young man, our president is. Where was I? Yeah, I feel like if you, I don't know, the process of things. Like I always ask questions. I mean, partially it's because I'm like, oh, I like this. I want to do something like it too. But it's also like I want to hear how it was a mess and how it got interesting, and I want to hear the weird story how you met the Menendez brothers before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like Oh, there he is. There's our boy. He's definitely looking like a weird ginger. But not that gingers are weird, but this one looks particularly. This guy looks particularly weird. However, it's I do like the undertone of the red. I love red hair on people, but it's not something I normally paint. I paint a lot of dark-haired people or gray-haired people. Probably because, like, you know, I'm an Italian with dark hair. Most of my students are African American or Latino. My kids have dark hair. Um, I'm often looking at the artwork of non-white people as well. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. So I'm just not used to like blondes and gingers. I gotta work on that, I think, a little bit. But yeah, Elon's eyes don't look realistic at all. Where did I put that iPad? Here we go. All right, so I jumped back into the what you call it, into Instagram onto Instagram to try and already. Sorry, I really should be focusing on this, but alas. All right. I don't know. It's been how long has this been? Oh, it's been an hour. All right. Thanks a lot. If you want to support me, you can check out my website, davidlamorte.com. You can check out my work on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Lamorte. I'm working on, I don't have any over here. I am working on actually I already have them arrived. My New Jersey drone stickers, but I've also gotten a few, probably next month will be my dollar themed pack. So I've got some $100 bills with me on them. Gandalf the Grey up in here. Oh, I probably should put them right there. I don't know if I can see them. And but yeah, I'm working on some other ones as well. The drone ones are going to come out definitely February. I got to just put that pack together and send them out sooner rather than later. So yeah, check me out. sign up for the Patreon to get all 3 of the brand new drone stickers and a surprise extra one. Because it'll be a surprise to me. I figure out what the 4th one's going to be. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot. Please stay subscribed.